of people.
Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and of course my number one son, Michael Holmes. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, this just doesn't work. Now, I'm sitting here in traffic trying to get to work, and I'm listening to Sports Talk 980, you know, a station owned by Dan Snyder. And it's so funny because they're trying to convince themselves, as well as the audience, that the Alex Smith trade was the right thing to do. The fact that they're paying him $71 million, they've already paid Kirk Cousins $45 million, guaranteed. As always, the Washington Redskins end up screwing the pooch when it comes to the quarterback situation. Had they done a long-term deal 3 years ago with Kirk Cousins, it wouldn't have cost them $45 million. Alex Smith, you know, he's been a steady quarterback, but it's honestly, to me, I can't say that that's that big of an upgrade over Kirk Cousins. And he's a lot older, so you're looking at a short-term window with it. Now, I could be completely wrong. I mean, what do I know? I'm a guy with a voodoo doll. But it seems like this, with the Washington Redskins, is the definition of insanity. They keep doing the same thing. Look at the quarterbacks since Mark Rippon that they've gone through. And it seems like they sell hope every offseason. You know? They had, of course, you know, we've got Alex Smith now, so Kirk Cousins, he's a bum, get rid of him. We've got Alex Smith, he's going to be great. But weren't the Kansas City Chiefs looking at benching him during the season when he kind of got into a slump? Weren't they, Mike? You know, the Redskins have done great things like, you know, you had Kirk Cousins, which is probably the best quarterback you've had since Mark Rippon. You've kicked him to the curb. You had RG3, who you gave up 3 number ones and a second for, who just turned 28 and is out of the league. That's such a franchise back. And before RG3, you had, you know, Jason Campbell. Jason Campbell was a good quarterback, but they allowed him just to literally get beat the hell to the point where he was gun shy. You know, the Chuck and Duck offense, where literally as soon as he stepped back 2 steps in the pocket, it was like, where am I going to get hit? Am I going to get hit from the left, the center, the side, boom, the back, wherever. So he's constantly looking, I know what's coming, because you screwed him up. You literally took years off of his career. He told me that, as a matter of fact. It's always the Washington Redskins that screw the pooch when it comes to quarterbacks. Brad Johnson, you had him here. He went to Tampa and won a Super Bowl with them, but you guys couldn't do anything in there. Oh, Mr. McNugget, Donovan McNabb. I remember everybody going out and buying the Donovan McNabb jerseys. You know, he was going to be the answer. So everybody's going out buying the Alex Smith ones. And guess what's going to happen? 2 years from now, he'll be getting kicked to the curb. $71 million later, and they'll be looking to move up in the draft to draft somebody or looking to make a trade. My Dallas Cowboys have had problems. We haven't been back to the Super Bowl, you know, since '95. I will admit that. We've gotten to the point where we just make excuses for reasons why we don't achieve instead of achieving. But I look at the Washington Redskins, who forever have been the off-season champions, making the bold moves, the big free agent signings. And yet, it has not done anything. So now, we're listening to Sports Talk 980, and they're talking about, okay, what will it take for Alex Smith trade, in your mind, to be worthwhile?
Oh, it's 8 wins.
8 wins. Wait. 8 wins? That's all they're saying? 8 wins?
I say make the playoffs at minimum.
Okay, so you gave up a draft pick, a starter, for a quarterback when you had one.
I think they gave up 2.
Okay, whatever you gave up.
It was 2. It was a third.
And you're still going to be happy with 8 and 8? What?
Make it to the playoffs.
Listen to these guys.
For some people, they would say, yep, that's what he is.
At least make it to
No,
playoffs.
that's not what he was. His defense was horrible. He didn't have any playmakers.
Buyer's remorse?
That's not a limited view. That is a more sort of realistic of what the facts are view. I don't really... I mean, I hear when people say that, and I do understand it's all about winning. He's not a winning quarterback. Well, then, you can throw out some Hall of Famers who didn't win. Sonny Jurgensen never won anything. Did that make him a bad quarterback? No, he's one of the greatest to ever play. It's like having a chance to win is incredible. But when you look at this and say what would not work, I mean, let's say Alex Smith comes in and he didn't have a good offseason and he looks stiff and slow and old and he takes a hit in week 4 and he's done. Right. That's a good one.
That
would make it a bad trade. But that doesn't
Let's say Alex Smith comes in and they're having a pretty good 5 weeks and there's NFL rumors Alex Smith slept with the head coach's wife and now we have utter turmoil. That would probably make it a bad trade.
What?
Yeah.
There's things that he could do here.
Slept with the owner's
Alex
wife.
Smith comes in and just wants to take shots in Jay Gruden's offense and now doesn't have the arm strength and is throwing 7 picks in 2 weeks. That would be a bad trade. Like if Alex Smith is the normal good dude that he has been in Kansas City, or good guy, good teammate, competent quarterback, consistent player, makes some plays, doesn't make all plays, it's a good trade. Just be yourself, it's a good trade. The trade is worth it.
Yeah.
The compensation's worth it. That's what you pay, that's what you give. Alex Smith is a 5th, let's call him, you want to call it even worse, as the 18th best quarterback in the league is worth 2 Kendall Fullers at a minimum.
I'm going to give you another thing to consider.
Redskins.
That would potentially
SOS,
make it
same
a bad trade. And I'll present that to you when we come back. Also,
I can't wait for your presentation. Is it on PowerPoint?
Well, it is. It's a PowerPoint presentation. You should see the artwork I used on it. 301-230.
I haven't told you.